do a million things at one time. Let me just do the next thing I need to do. Here we go. Click the buttons and will it let me do that? Might let me do that. I think it lets me do that. Yay! I think I'm all over the show. Right, let's go back to me here. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is just craziness today. Where's my chatterbox? There, I can see you. I'm doing something a little bit different today. Unexpectedly doing something a little bit different. Hang on a sec, I'll just make sure my microphone is on. Yep, I think my microphone's on, but you probably can't hear me because it's all the way over there. Right, tell me if you can hear me okay in the chatter. Where's my chat? There it is. Yay. Okay, can you hear me okay? Let me know. All right, everybody. I'll wait to hear if you can hear me before I here we go. Here comes the people. Yay, yay. Oh, you can. Good. I can see a love heart. Yay. Hi, Sue. Nice to see you. I'm Libby. I'm from Truly Myrtle and Wardrobe Toolbox, and I am coming live to you today in all sorts of different places because the rules have changed. Apparently, the rules have changed. Oh, good. You can hear me. So, people who are used to seeing me on Facebook, you will now be seeing me on my page, my Facebook page, and not in the Hangout, because they've changed the rules and I can't go live in the Hangout. I'm sure there's something I can do. Whoops, I better go that way. I'm sure there's something I can do, but in the few minutes I had before I went on live, I couldn't figure it out. So hopefully you're seeing me fine. Oh, good, Alyssa, that's great. Hopefully you're seeing me fine and you're seeing me on my Facebook page, Truly Myrtle. You can come and find me there. Some of you are seeing me on YouTube. That seems to be going fine. I'm live on YouTube, but something new has happened. And if I go like this out of the screen, I know you won't be able to see me, so I'm going to try really hard to stay in the middle. But some of you should be able to see me on Instagram because fingers crossed, I think I'm live on Instagram. I will just check if I am. Apparently I am. Yep, there I am. I might be slightly delayed over there. But I'm live on Instagram and there's this little slim thing that it's telling me I have to stay inside the borders. So anyway, it's lovely to see you. I go live every Thursday for this chat. I chat with you guys. Where have you all gone? I've lost your comments. I go live every Thursday to chat with you all and show you what's up. And just generally we have fun, don't we? A fun chatter. So it's pouring with rain. If you can hear that, I'm sorry, but you probably can't hear that. I think it's probably hidden from you. So we'll just fingers crossed you can't hear the torrential rain outside my doors. Now, I can't see any of you chatting from Instagram, so I don't know if I'm live over there, but someone might want to shoot over and tell me if I am. I don't even know how that works. So if I am, that's fabulous. I have a couple of things to talk to you about today. I have got a new pattern to show you. Oh, great, Lisa, you can hear me. I've got a new pattern to show you. I'm going to talk to you about that. Yay, Judith, YouTube is working wonderfully. At least something works, right? All this technology. It's my brain, Those of us who grew up without the internet, who I'm sure are most of us here, we grew up without the internet. We knew how to have our own fun. We knew what it was to get bored. We would go out and our mothers would not know where we are and we would eventually come home, hopefully by the time they told us to be home and in one piece. All this new stuff is just new to me, and so it's a lot of getting used to. Okay, so let me go back to telling you what I was going to tell you. I have a new pattern to show you. My pillow's come down. Someone's been lying on my couch. I've got a new pattern to show you. I'm going to talk to you about that. It's a really, really fun one. It was a Wardrobe Toolbox pattern, and they loved it. And there are some really beautiful examples from Wardrobe Toolbox of the shawl. It's a shawl. And, oh, you can hear the rain. Yeah, Tamsin, I'll send it down to you. I managed to get a walk in this morning without getting too wet. I have also got to tell you about, there's a couple of places left at my classes at Knit August Nights. Just a few. Some of the classes are completely sold out. So I will tell you about that at the end. But let's start with a new pattern, shall we? Because that's always fun. So I really enjoyed making this one. It's totally potato chippy. Oh, you can't see me on Instagram. Who knows what's happening over there, Becky? I'll work that out next week. This was totally and utterly potato chippy. I loved doing it. And it was really fun. So Wardrobe Toolbox, they get free patterns every 2 months, or they get a pattern included with their membership every 2 months. So And it just alternates. Sometimes it's a shawl, lots of times it's a garment, sometimes it's a hat, pair of socks, that kind of thing. But this one was a shawl, and this one I called Dreamweaver. And it's this long, skinny shawl like this. It goes on and on and on. And it was really, really super fun to knit. I started here with the green, and I worked my way up, adding colours as I went all the way up, and doing this fun little patterns. There's some slip stitch patterns, and there's little cable-y patterns. It's just really addictive. It's really lovely to see how the colours change. It's such a great opportunity to play with colours, and I love wearing it because I love the fact that it goes from all the way from green all the way through sort of greys and blues and teals, back through to these lovely mucky greys, and then down into really a beautiful pink at the bottom. Potato chippy. Yeah, I can't. I don't know about you, Becky, but I can't stop eating potato chips once there's one in front of me. So it's knit, knit, knit right to the end, and you will really enjoy it. It's the pattern is going to come out. Looks like this. This is me wearing it, and one of the ways I like to wear it. There's a couple of ways I like to wear it. This way, and I'll put it on in a second. This way and this way, really fun, like that sort of real classic 90s pashmina that I think many of us probably enjoyed. I loved wearing those, tied up round through your neck. I had a hot pink one. I remember in London I had a really hot pink pashmina. I loved that. I had a blue one. I had a few of them actually. I loved them. Anyway, let's talk about what you need. What you need are minis. Minis, minis, minis. So I know a lot of people get Advent minis, Advent calendars at the end of the year, and you get a whole lot of little minis, and they might be 20 grams or 10 grams or 25 grams. They all vary, don't they? And at the end of it, you think they are beautiful, but what on earth am I going to do with those? I used an Advent. I didn't use the whole Advent. I used, what did I say here? 14 minis, 20 gram minis. So this is a couple left from the Advent that I used. Mine were from Union Fiber, from Bonnie at Union Fiber. They're absolutely beautiful colours. I love the way that they all just, you can morph them one into the other. So I went for that. I went for something that just faded all the way through the colours. But you can do whatever you like. Amanda's just saying she did hers in a single colour and it came up gorgeous as well. Oh, good, Tamsin, you said you love your Dreamweaver and you wear it with your Wayfarer. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, Wayfarer is lovely. Jumper. So I used these. I used little 20 gram minis, and I used 14 of them. So it's a perfect opportunity to grab some of an Advent. You don't have to use the whole thing. You could use some for toes on socks. You could use some for just a little accent in something, but you could use a whole bunch of them all at once, just flowing one to the other for this shawl. It's perfect. So you need 14. I thought I would show you. That's what they look like. That's about the size you need, about 20 grams, I've said. You probably get away with a little bit less, but I said 20 grams to play it on the safe side for you because I don't want you to run out. But to be honest, you change colour whenever you want. You don't have to stick to this 20 grams. Oh, here's Rebecca saying, I couldn't get you on your Facebook, so I came over to YouTube. Oh, Rebecca, sorry about that. You had to come over to YouTube and set up a channel. I'm live on my page, so I will be live on my page from now on, I think, unless I can work out how to get back into the group. Would be nice to get back in the group. I'll post a replay in there. Barbara says, I loved creating Dreamweaver using small balls of leftovers. One day I'll subscribe to an Advent mini set. Yeah, there's some beautiful ones out there. And about now is when they start being advertised. Ruth used leftovers. So I wanted to talk about that because you can use leftovers. One, you will have little leftovers that are maybe about that size, about 20 grams or anywhere between about 18 and 20 grams, 15 to 20 grams, you probably get away with. It depends if you fancy doing a swatch and what your stitches, how big your stitches are. I don't expect you to do a swatch for a shawl. I think I'm not going to say what I was going to say. It's quite rude, but I think you just go for it. Just go for it. So anyway, that's about the size of little mini skein. But who's got mini skeins when they have leftovers? So I thought I'd show you what they look like as balls. Now, that is a 19 gram ball wound fairly tightly. So it fits like that, like a little golf ball, a little bit smaller than a golf ball, in the palm of my hand. And that is a 20 gram ball wound. You can see the difference. They're wound. That one is super loosely wound. So it's just a bit bigger in the palm of my hand. That's going to be ample amounts of yarn. Tightly wound, loosely wound. Okay, so if you've got scales, fine, weigh them. But otherwise, you can get a sense of it with just holding them in the palm of your hand. If you've got enough for the palm of your hand, even if it's loosely wound or tightly wound, then you're going to be fine. So you need 14. Change colours whenever you like. There's no rules in this. In fact, I say to you, the instructions, I say, are beautifully adaptable to the yarn you have available, and the colour suggestions in the pattern are a guide only. Stick to one colour through each weft section, which is approximately 44 metres for each section, 48 yards, and combine colours in the warp section, or go wild and choose to alternate yarns as you desire. So the world is your oyster. The pattern has got charts, it has got written instructions. Once you've had a little read through and you get a sense of it, and actually if you just start, because you'll start with one colour, you start with this really fun piqué, cast on. I think that's how I started. I guess you can't remember, but it's really fun. You start with a little cast on. You go nice and plain at the beginning. You do. I'm pretty sure you do start with a cast on. I can't remember. Maybe I bound off with that. Someone can remind me, because I did mean to look it up before I started. It's like I just forget once I've done them. My brain moves on to the next pattern. Anyway, so I just want you to feel totally free with the yarn. Don't feel that you have to use the yarn I use. Don't feel that you have to do it the way I said. Use the yarn you want. If you want one colour, do it. If you want two colours, do it. Whatever you want, it's totally yours. Make it yours. Please, please make it yours. Okay, so she's knitted from side to side. There's a few stitches in here that you might think, how do you do those? I've written them out fully. I think I've got that page here too. I've written them out fully. There's always an abbreviations page in my pattern, so please go and look for that if you are confused about stitches, or even if you're not and you just want to know how they're done. I've got two stitches. One is called weft left and one is called weft right. I've actually linked at the bottom here. For those of you in Wardrobe Toolbox, you'll find this in the pattern has been updated for you. I've linked to the demo of the weft stitches here, and that's on my website. So you just go to trulymyrtle.com/Dreamweaver-stitches. Alyssa said, yes, you do a piqué start, but you did a straight cast on with no piqué. Okay, brilliant. You do it. That was it. I remember it took me a while to work it out, the start and the finish, to make sure that they lined up beautifully. See how they line up beautifully with the lines that go into the pattern? Because those kind of details matter to me. I remember it being, a bit of trial and error to make that work beautifully. So there we go. You start with a fun start right from the start. It's fun. Anyway, you can find a demo of those weft stitches over on my website. I've set up a page for it, and it has two little videos that Morgane has really kindly did for the Wardrobe Toolboxes, and so I've just linked those there so you can go over and you can actually see her demo them, and then you won't be confused. But look, they're really fun. They're really fun how you do all the different stitches. They're just super fun. Now, what else did I want to tell you? Otherwise, it's pretty easy. Doing the pattern. You won't find it too tricky. You will just want to keep going. You'll just say, I wonder what happens now when I start merging these colors together. I wonder what's going to happen now. And then you just keep going. And the nice thing about it is, because it's done in these sort of bands of pattern, you can say, all right, I'm going to make dinner when I get to the next end of this band. Actually, I think I'm going to get to the end of the next band and then I'm going to make dinner. So you could actually make dinner according to where you are in the bands. It's quite helpful doing it like that. Then you might end up making dinner. Okay, I was going to show you how I wear it. I've shown you a couple of pictures. I wore this all the time last summer. I absolutely love wearing it. It's lovely and long. And I love the way the ends are angled, because it's on a bias all the way up. So the ends are angled, which makes it really fun to wear. I often would just wear it like that. I just wear it around my neck. And then you can see the two different colours coming down at the bottom. Yeah, very addictive knit, says Terry. Yeah, I found it addictive. So the bottom colours, you can just have a think about that when you start. What colours do I want showing at the ends, either end? So I'll start with one of those and I'll end with the other one. And then in the middle, this middle part is going to be up here at your neck. So you can have a little plan before you can start, or you could just grab a bunch of colours that all go together and just go. Yeah, says Ruth, it's so addictive. You might skip dinner altogether. I know, exactly. It's not unknown, is it? It's not unknown to do that. Sorry, I was making dinner. Was I making dinner? Sorry, I just got busy doing something more important than making dinner. Amanda says, handy tip, weave in your ends as you go. Yeah, that is a handy tip. Actually, I've been trying that weave in Steven. That would be quite good to try, I think. I didn't use it for this. I used it on a shawl we just had recently in Wardrobe Toolbox and as dance, and that was really quite helpful to do the weaving as I went along. I enjoyed that because there's a lot of colours that you change there. Anyway, so you can wear it like this. I mostly do wear it like this, but if you do fancy going back to the 90s when we all enjoyed pashminas and being able to throw them on, then it's long enough to grab a loop at one side, grab the two ends with the other side and throw it through the middle, and you can be transported back to your younger years when you threw a pashmina around your neck. I certainly do. So that is a really nice, easy way to wear it. Again, just think about all the colours that are going to be sitting next to each other when you're doing that. I've given you a couple of pictures in the pattern, I've given you 3 pictures in the pattern of ways I've worn it, 3 different ways, and so you can see how the colours will play with one another. And I started with the green end, but it doesn't matter because it's the same top to bottom. You finish at the pink with this lovely piqué cast off, so that you actually finish. See how at the end those little zigzags finish with a piqué and they start with a piqué. It's really fun. Okay, so that is basically the guts of it. Her name is Dreamweaver, and those of you in Wardrobe Toolbox, you have already got it available. If you were in season 7, I think that's right. If you were in season 7, it will be in your pattern library. If you've joined since season 7, you can go and grab it now. It's the best discount you'll get in Wardrobe Toolbox. You could grab it from there if you want. It's already available. For the rest of you who aren't in Wardrobe Toolbox, it will be available tomorrow on Friday. And I will have a special discount code in my mini mag for those of you who are members of my mini mag. I encourage you to join that because that is where I do the discounts. I don't put discounts out anywhere else. So you just sign up at truelymyrtle.com/minimag, MINIMAG, minimag, all one word. And that's where you sign up to get my mini mag. I'll just deliver you a little email every Friday. It's short and sweet. It has a link to this podcast so that if you miss it, you can find it easily. A replay. I'll often show you some fun little things that I've been doing, or patterns I'm thinking about, or what everybody's buying at the moment, that kind of thing. It's just fun. So every Friday, but that is where you'll get your discount. Or you burn your dinner. Yeah, that's been known to happen as well, hasn't it? Ruth said, mine is currently sitting down in Canterbury waiting for my return next month. Oh, Ruth, you'll need it. It was already cold when we were down there the other day, and it's going to be even colder now. I told you, I think, when I came back that someone's house I was at had the fire burning, and but we haven't actually started ours yet because we've got 2 wood burners, and Mr. Myrtle complains that we'll run out of wood and he cuts it all, and he doesn't want to use all the wood before the end of the winter, so he makes us wait. I think we've got to wait till June before he'll let us light the fire, but that's okay because it's not too cold. So that's the main things. Look out tomorrow, my mini mag. The pattern will be available. Actually will be live late tonight, but if you want to know the special code, you need to be in my mini mag, and I'll give it to you there. So you can get it at a discount tomorrow. It is such a fun shawl to knit. You will love it. And you can use all those minis that you don't know what you're going to use with. You can use them for this. So the reason she's called Dreamweaver is because she just reminded me of weaving. She's just reminded me one of those, those beautiful, beautiful pieces of weaving that you see people have created where the colors change and there's all these lovely little textures through it. That's what she's like. She's like a beautiful piece of woven fabric, but you get to make it. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to chat to you about today, just briefly, was the classes for Khan went on sale yesterday, you can register for Knit August Nights if you're thinking of coming. It is the annual event that happens in Napier every August, the last weekend or so of August. I think it's the 25th of August this year. You can find out all the details at knitaugustnights.co.nz. Go and have a little look there for all the information about what you need to do and joining. You register for the event to come along, and that gives you access to it. There's a whole weekend of all the traders are there. There's classes all weekend. You will need to buy a ticket to the particular classes you want to come to. There's also evening events. There's a really fun event on Saturday night. It's called it's in the bag. It's like is it in the bag? I've forgotten. We had that last year. But anyway, I'm going. It's a gorgeous day. Oh, you've been lighting. Yes, I'm going to read that in a second. It's really fun. It is such a lovely, warm, fun place to come, and things are selling really fast this year. Oh, Barbara, you're coming. Yes, you are. Heap of you are coming from down south. It's selling really fast. So you can register. There will be, I think there is a cap, but I think there's still room for registering. But it's the classes you really want to get your tickets for the classes. I'm teaching 4 classes this year. I'm teaching one class twice, which is new, called Fit to Flatter. That's completely sold out. That's sold out in about 40 minutes. Both my classes. So that one's gone. Sorry about that. If you're in Wardrobe Toolbox, this might be a good reason for you to join Wardrobe Toolbox, because we often talk about those sorts of things over there, but it is fun to see everybody in person. So we're going to have really fun in those classes. I've got 2 more classes, and there are a few spots left. There's swatching Svengali. There's less places left in swatching Svengali. There aren't many. So I hope it hasn't. I didn't actually manage to talk to Marie this morning. Fingers crossed that there are still some left in these classes, because they were low last night. So there's swatching Svengali. We're going to talk all about swatching. I am going to make you fall in love with swatching. You're going to learn things about swatching you didn't know you needed to know. And it's going to be fun. So that one is, a lot of people have already registered for that. There are a few places left. And my other class is called Fixing Lace. There are a few more places in that one, but it's over half sold. So there's not a heck of a lot left. So Fixing Lace is just going to help you feel more confident knitting lace. When you've dropped stitches and you just don't know what to do, and you don't want to rip out 500 stitches over 17 rows, I will show you how to fix it. It's fun. It's really fun. So we're going to get all hands on. I'm going to bring lots of materials that you're going to find useful, and then you can think about whether you want to get them yourselves, not from me, but from the traders that are there. That will be possible, I think. And yeah, we're going to have real fun. So Fixing Lace and Swatching Svengali, those are the 2 that are left. Now, there are also a bunch of other classes. There are some really great teachers. This year, there's lots of fun teachers. There's a brand new teacher that hasn't been before. And so go and have a little look. I think 6 of the classes might be sold out. So, oh, neat, you're doing Swatching Svengali. Oh, that's really good. Yes, I think there are 6 classes sold out already. So you want to go and have a little look and poke around and grab the ones you want, because they're not going to last. It only opened yesterday, so people are in. They are in, and it's going to be fun. So go to knitaugustnights.co.nz/register, and that will get you straight to the page to register. It'll also tell you what classes are on, so you can have a little read through and work out. Ethan's doing a full day masterclass. I think some of you will remember I did one a few years ago. It's really fun. You get a whole day with that person. So he's doing a full day masterclass about so it's like genderless knits, really. It's making knits that are designed for a man or designed for a woman work for the other sex. And Ethan, it's going to be so much fun the whole day. It's tempting to go myself, but I will leave those places for you. So I think there are only a few. If they've already sold, I'm sorry, I didn't check them this morning, but there are only a few left for that full day masterclass. It's so much fun, and then it ends with a big dinner. I will probably see you at the dinner, and I'm bringing my littlest child with me this time. My youngest girl is coming. She's actually coming with my mum. My mum's coming as well, and she is my natural knitter, so she's actually taking a class. It's going to be really fun, so you'll get to see her as well. You, Amanda Anderson, you have heaps of years of fire in front of you to go. Might as well Maybe 1 year. Oh, yes. 1 year, yes, definitely come up. Amanda, you're not going to come this year because you're having a baby. And I think it just might be a little bit tricky. Let's have a little look. I'm just going to go and see what your messages are. Amanda said, it's a gorgeous day here today, but we've been lighting the fire each night. The kids moan about getting the wood in, but I don't want to be cold either. No, I don't blame you. I would be lighting the fire if I was down by you. Yay, Barbara is going to come for her first time, and Terry is going to 45 Fibre this Saturday in Gore. I was invited to go to that one. As a trader, I would love to be there. I can't do all the things, unfortunately. Have such a good time, Terry. It's going to be really fun. I know Lisa's going, and Amy's running it, who I get that beautiful fibre from. I'm a member of her fibre club. But yeah, it'll be a really good festival, I think. Sue said, are there any advents around at the moment? I have never bought any, but you're getting me excited to make Dreamweaver. I saw people start to advertise they're not for sale yet, but I can see people starting to get ready for their advents. So just keep your eyes peeled, Sue. Perhaps people could say in the Truly Myrtle Hangout, do you want to, if you know an advent is coming and you have a link for someone, or you know there's a great advent, can you put links in the Hangout for that so other people can find them? And then maybe if you tag them Advent Yarn, something like that, hashtag Advent Yarn, and then people, if they look for that hashtag, will find all the posts. So see if you can do that. I might see if Morgan will put a post up saying tag them Advent Yarn, and then everyone can find all the different advents around. There's a lot around, and it's nice to get one near you because of all the different dyers near you will have, whatever, you can get whatever you like, I don't care, from wherever, all over the world. There are some beautiful ones, really, but I was thinking they'd have to come every day for a second there, but they don't, do they? So you get the whole bundle and then you open them one by one. I'm quite good at doing that. I would have been one of those children that just ate one marshmallow at a time. I would have let the marshmallow sit there. I just know it. I would have been that kid. I wouldn't have felt any compulsion to eat that marshmallow. But sometimes you would have been a child that would have wanted to eat the marshmallow. So you might eat the whole advent in one go. You might open all the parcels. I love having it one by one and having a little treat. It's so much fun. But yes, let's tell each other where the advents are. Mary, I'm going for the first time and I got all the classes I wanted. Yippee! That is really good. My wonderful husband registered me while I was working and he did well. Mary, that is really good. There's some good classes. I know the mending class, that's the one my daughter's doing with Mum. That one's sold out. I'm trying to think what the other ones are that have sold out. I can't remember. I know my two have. And is there a spinning one? Has that sold? There is a spinning one, but has that sold out? It could have as well. Yes, you're going to have a baby. That's so exciting, Amanda. We can't wait for your baby. Tamsin said, I'm doing me. Oh, you're doing my class. That's really good. Yes, 3 generations. I know, it's going to be fun. You'll get to see them all. My mum hasn't been to Cannes before, so she thinks that she wants to do that this year. And Tessa hasn't been, so she's going to get to go. The other 2 girls have been. They haven't done classes though, but Tessa is going to do a class. I think she'll enjoy that, I think. I said to her, it'd be good if you knitted a jersey before you went. She's 14. She'll be 14 and a half when she's there. I said, it'd be good if you knitted a jersey to wear, but you know what it's like. It's never really that cold enough to wear jerseys by the time it comes around. But I'm going to try and see if she'll knit herself a jersey. She's a hat queen. She knits hats, she makes up hats, she does all sorts of things with her hats, but not yet a jersey. Sarah, some of the Australian ones are available to order already. Okay, get this, you guys. Louie and Lola is one. I have got Louie and Lola yarn. It's absolutely beautiful. So Louie and Lola, Louie, and Lola, Lola. Go and have a little look if you want an advent. Thank you, Morgan. You can do that for me. Thanks. Sue, because I don't do muted colours like I do, it's difficult to work out the bright colours. They don't actually blend. Yeah, I think that would be a really good challenge, Sue, to see if you can't get bright colours that are quite close. And I think it'll be really interesting to see if you could make them blend. But otherwise, I think... Oh, and Circus Tonic is doing Advent pre-orders. Thank you, Sarah. That's really good. Circus Tonic, that's Hannah in Australia. That's 2 Australian ones for you. I think, well, you can see in mine, there are some colours that didn't blend, right? Look at these ones. So I think what I did was I did a solid coloured through this section, and then I blended it with the next color through that. I blended 2 colors through that section, so they stand out quite starkly. I can't remember. I can't remember now. Someone remind me. But anyway, you do blending and you do solid. But you see, those ones don't blend. They stand out. But actually, it looks pretty good. I like it. Every now and then, here's another one that is standing out against each other a bit more. That blue from into the olive into the blue. In a way, you don't mind if they stand out in some places, because you will get that lovely patterning that shows up. It'll make that slip stitch patterning where you lift a stitch from the row below and up and over from the rows below. That'll make that stand out beautifully. You actually carry it over. So yeah, I think you can play. I'd play with it. You know, I always say to you, it's a nice idea to have a little play before you start. There's another one that's not entirely smudging together. So that one's a little bit different as well. So it just all together, when you stand back and look at it as one, it does blend. But within the blending, it's not blending, if you know what I mean. So I think I'd just have a bash with it and see if you like it. If you don't like it, do something different. But if you're liking it, then it's correct, and just keep doing it. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you make. You're just putting some bright colors together in a jersey, and they don't blend, but they create a gorgeous statement. I think it could look fabulous. Yeah, I think so. That sounds really good, Terry. Helen, working on a Dreamweaver Artisan Yarns Advent now. Oh, fantastic, Helen. That will be beautiful. Helen, I got the parcel from you. I kept meaning to email you and say I got the parcel. It was on my list of things to do today. But I'll just tell you, where have I put it? Up there. Now, see that yarn up there? You see I've rearranged my yarn. It's all beautiful now. Up there, that little pile there of teal and then a greeny colour and then another skein that is a mixture of teal and green. Vince dyed just for me, because I found that skein that was green and teal, and I said, oh, I like that, but I want that green and I want that teal in it, and so I wanted to use them all together. And so they've dyed that up for me, and it arrived, and it's absolutely stunning. It's going to be a beautiful cardigan, like the one I'm wearing, not the same cardigan, but this kind of weight, that sort of nice little soft fingering weight cardigan. But I think it could be a jumper, but I'll have to do a yoke with colour work. I haven't decided yet, but it's going to be something where they're all mixed together. So that's up here. And the other thing she sent, which is, I think is there, see those two. I had that one. And what's that one called? Girls Blue Dress or something. That is such a prettiest blue, and I didn't know what to put it with. And that was already a Dreamweaver one, so they sent me that one, which I understand, Amanda, you were part of, and Ruth, part of that decision making. And it's perfect. It's perfect together. So I've got those two. This is my cubby. That's my cubby of, I've got 2 skeins of something, or I've got 2 skeins that work together. That's my cubby for shawls. That is a garment cubby. That is also a garment cubby. That is also a garment one. That's a summer tops. No, it's not. That is lace weight and mohair, stuff like that. That is summer tops. And that over there is also summer tops. I don't know what's behind that. Oh, other things. More garments, shawls. And I've got another one of shawls. Oh no, that's odds and sods. It's all organised. Oh, hi, how are you, Marina? You're here as well. So let's have a little look. I'm just going to go back and look at your comments here. Hello from the south of Boston, Massachusetts in the USA. Hi, Joanne. Nice to see you. Vince produces beautiful colours as well. You get this one every year. Absolutely gorgeous yarn. That's the Dreamweaver one. Oh, maybe I'll treat myself to that one, Helen. We'll see. Terry has another suggestion with the brights, maybe putting a neutral colour in between. That's actually a good idea. That would be an interesting idea, because you could have it really real statements. So in the part where you want your bright to pop, it could be the part where I knit one colour, and then the part where you're starting to blend colours, that's when you could add a neutral, or you could you could add a neutral with your bright and then go back. You could, anyway, have a play with it. Oh, it's wet in Sydney, Vonda. It was pouring with rain here a minute ago, and now it's absolutely beautiful blue sky. Oh, that girl's dark dress. That one. That girl's dark dress. It's on a silk. a silk blend. It's just lovely, lovely. And that one I got up there, that's on yak. It's got yak in it. Just beautiful. Vince is an absolute magic, a master dyer magician at created yarn colors, says Barbara. Yeah, he is. They are really lovely. You're going to enjoy that when I finish it eventually. Look how many. I sorted my yarn out yesterday. Someone actually put on Facebook that it would be a nice idea to walk you through some of my yarn. I think I should do that, and I could show you some of the bits and pieces I've got. Some of it is extremely old, and I'm always in two minds about whether to use that for a design. And sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. But I think you can, when you know more about yarn, then you can make a decision about what to use so that it works for you rather than always getting exactly what I have. I know most of you don't do that, don't get exactly what I have. So I'm always in two minds about what to do about it. What is on my model over my right shoulder? Oh yeah, I changed her. So there she is over there on my model in the kind of boring corner, actually. I should do something exciting in that corner that isn't electrical plugs. That is Maudie in the Truly Myrtle Courage colorway on the Southlander base. I don't have any of the yarn here anymore. I sent it all back to Skeins for the big sale. I think a lot of it has gone or almost gone. I haven't got any immediate plans to get it back. I'm quite enjoying not having to post all the parcels. So at the moment, if you want the Truly Myrtle colors, they're available at Skeins. I have got a cardigan coming out shortly in the sport weight. It's the green one, a Bliss, which is the light green. It's the new Ginger Bliss cardigan. And so you'll go to Skeins to get that yarn if you want the same one. It really is stunning. I think there's more of the sport weight left than the DK. I think the DK is pretty much wiped out. That one is a DK and that one is Courage. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. It's kind of showing up almost true. It's one of those colors that changes depending on the light. At the moment, it looks quite greeny blue. Sometimes it can look quite green and sometimes it can look quite blue. So there we are. Today it looks greeny blue. Okay. Ruth has your yarn separated similar to me into 1, 2, and 3 skein shawls, 3 or more cubbies, garments. Yeah, 4 cubbies. Yeah, that's about right. And socks. And my socks are up here. See that basket up there? That's all sock yarn. That's for dishcloths. That's odds and sods. And those are almost leftovers and mini skeins in that basket there. So everything just gets thrown in there. I do have a whole tub. I've got those cream. See that little tub there? See that? Those tubs. You get those at Bunnings, by the way. I have a whole tub of those over there by my desk, behind my desk. And that is full of balls that I want to put back into skeins. They're big enough to really do something with, or they're things that I've wound off to swatch and then thought, oh no, I'm not going to do that at the moment, and I just want to wind it back into a skein. It's a whole cubby. I should pay someone to do it, like a child to do it. Only you should see the spaghetti of yarn that's over there that my daughter thought she would wind into a ball and left on my skein, and it's like spaghetti. And she's just abandoned it. And so I don't, maybe I won't ask her. Okay, everybody, that is me today. New shawl, Dreamweaver. Don't forget, get on my mini mag. You'll get the discount tomorrow. That will be out. It'll be live late tonight, but you'll be able to get the pattern with a discount tomorrow. If you're in Wardrobe Toolbox, you already have a discount, and it's better than anything else anywhere else. So go and grab that. Don't forget to grab a class for Knit August Nights if you're planning to come. You should come. It's going to be so much fun this year. I know quite a few Aussies are coming over from, usually come over from Australia. Oh, hang on, look. I have latest details on classes. Another flurry this morning. Okay, you ready? This is hot off the press. This just arrived on my phone. Right, masterclass. Masterclass. I think there's one spot left. Go. Fit Flat is sold out. That's me. Cable 1 sold out. The texture class, 1 left. The Latvian braids, a few left. Mending sold out. Fit Flat is sold out. Cable, the second, it's the encore of the cable class, I think. There's a handful left. Kitchener stitch, handful left. Tubular, cast on and bind off. I think it's tubular cast on. Only a few left. The lace class, only a few left. The convert from top to bottom, sold out. Instasia, just a few left. Tubular, the second tubular class, that might be, I think one is bind on, one is, I'm not sure if they're encores or whether one's cast on and one's bind off, but anyway, the second one sold out, sorry. Crochet class, only a handful left. The swatch class, one left. The embellished class, only a handful left. Okay, guys, go, because there are really not many left now. This is crazy. I don't know if it's ever sold out so fast. So go. I'd love to see you. That lace class, what did I say there was? A handful. There's a handful left in the lace class. A handful. That is going to be a really, really fun class. You're going to find it super useful. So if you can't get into any of my others, you will enjoy the lace class. We always have fun in my classes. So yay, Libby, I've bought my tickets to Cannes. Yay, Bianca, you can finally meet me. Fantastic. I'm looking forward to it. Amanda, not to mention the fibre collection. I've actually moved my fibre collection over there, and it's now in 2 tubs. I only have 2 tubs worth. I thought that was okay. I'm doing okay for fibre. I've been spinning, actually. Most nights I've been spinning up some beautiful, beautiful Corriedale that I got from Amy, and I'll show you that next week. Next week it's going to be, I'm going to talk to you all about spinning. I have some lovely spinning things to show you, but I have 2 tubs of fibre, so I need to get cracking with my spinning as well. All right, everybody, have a lovely, lovely week. I will see you next time. For now, we are on the Facebook page, so an alert will come on your phone when I go live. I will find out what's happened. Facebook have changed something. It says I can't go live into the group anymore, so I'm a bit confused about that. And I will figure out how to go live on Instagram. If this didn't work today, then I will make sure I know what I'm doing for next week. I thought I had it set up, but maybe I didn't push something. And yeah, can't wait to show you my spinning. Oh, neat. Yeah, tonight, Wardrobe Toolboxes. We've got a knit night tonight, 6 o'clock. I'll see you there. All right, everybody. I'll catch you later. Have a lovely week and do heaps of knitting. Bye. See you later.